Hey, ladies, I am coming to you today from a covered wagon. Like, literally, if you can see the YouTube video, I am in a covered wagon, like a wagon that used to be drove by horses. I am on a 3-week family road trip right now. And what started as a work trip turned into an adventure in slowing down, reconnecting, and truly being present. Minus this, of course. And today I wanted to talk to you about something I've struggled with and I've learned a lot about. How to be intentional with your time and actually enjoy your life, ladies, not just work through it. If you've ever gone on vacation but couldn't mentally unplug or felt guilty for resting, I know I'm guilty of that. This one is for you. So let's get into it.
Hey, LadyBoss. Welcome to LadyBoss Unplugged, the podcast where real women have real conversations about crushing their goals, building unstoppable confidence, and creating lives they absolutely love. Hi, I'm Kaitlyn Talamonte, CEO and owner of LadyBoss, wife, mom of 2 boys, and your biggest cheerleader.
Do you remember when mommy looked like that?
Way not similar.
Each week, we'll dive into stories, strategies, and straight up motivation to help you show up as the best version of you. Because let's be honest, you are made for more. So whether you're driving the kids to practice, hitting the treadmill, or just taking a moment for yourself, get ready to laugh, learn, and leave inspired.
LadyBoss gives you the tools to not only hit your weight loss or your health and fitness goals, but to believe in yourself.
This is LadyBoss Unplugged, where women like you rise, thrive, and shine.
All right. I am literally in a covered wagon. It is not very soundproof, so you might hear all sorts of extra things, and I kind of hope you do, especially if you're not watching the video. But I want to tell you all about how this trip started. It was supposed to be a quick work trip, like, a Thursday, leave like Wednesday, the event was Thursday, Friday, Saturday, come home on a Sunday. And then my husband and I, we looked at each other and said, it's summer. We've been going hard. Why don't we just make this a family trip? And so we did. A 3-week one with 1 SUV, 2 boys, 3 if you count the husband, lots of snacks, and honestly, lots of opportunity to be present with each other and get distracted by all sorts of fun stuff. If you know me, you know I love to squirrel. We have had tons of squirrel moments. And in the past, I would have chosen distraction. Like, I used to go on vacations and never actually unplug. So when I would be on vacation, I was constantly distracted and not present. I was constantly checking my emails and DMs and making sure everything was running. And ladies, this was before I owned LadyBoss. When I was just an employee. When I was an employee, I would check all that stuff to make sure everything was running, like nothing was burning down. Like, I don't know. I just felt guilty for resting, I guess. And I thought my business and my worth would fall apart if I wasn't always on. But here's the truth. That hustle mindset, it leads straight to burnout. Like, the hustle mindset is great, but it's got to have some breaks. And now, on this trip, I'm watching my kids fly fish. My little one, literally 30 minutes ago, just caught a rainbow trout like this big. It's okay, you can't see if you're listening. Like, I don't know, it's probably 6 or 7 inches. He's 6 years old. He's never fly fished a day in his life, and he just caught a rainbow trout. It is so cool. They've roasted s'mores tonight. We had pizza for dinner. And, well, we get to sleep in this awesome covered wagon. I'm like a giddy little kid. I'm like, yeah, oh my goodness, this thing's so cool. And we get to laugh about anything and everything. The last few days of this work trip I was on, the kids even had fun at the work event I was at. And so we just get to discuss all that and having fun and laughing till our stomachs hurt. And honestly, I'm soaking it all in because the work portion of the trip is over. And I've made the choice to fully be present. minus this podcast. I'm shutting it down once this is over. I promise. I did have to learn how to unplug because it didn't happen overnight for me. And I'm sure for you ladies as well. But I've learned to be intentional with my time, not just on vacation, but actually in daily life. I have boundaries. Sometimes I get messy, but I try really hard. I have boundaries. I shut down work at certain times. Like it's on my calendar, shut down. Literally what it says on my calendar. I have deleted social media on Sundays. That is a little too hard for me. So I'll mute all my social media apps on Sundays. Like some of you ladies listening may have DM'd me on a Sunday, and 9 times out of 10, I don't respond unless it's like late on a Sunday night because I mute all that on the weekends, especially on Sundays. I have a no work zone during the evenings for my family. And when I'm on date night with my husband, my phone is off or shut down or in do not disturb or out of sight. Like I want to be present. For me, intentional time means protecting my peace, being fully where I am at, being present in the moment I am in. So if I'm with my kids, I'm with my kids. If I'm with my husband, I'm with my husband. If I'm here with you ladies, I'm here with you ladies. Minus the occasional child that might just come bursting in here. Saying no to the noise so you can say yes to what really, really matters to you. Since I'm on the road, I want to tell you what it's been like being out here with my family, okay? My 6-year-old Jonathan sleeping in the wagon under the stars. Oh my goodness. So he's like, Mom, why'd you get us a wagon? This is so weird. But he's like, it's so cool, Mom. I guess he's not 6 anymore. He also just turned 7, but that was like 8 days ago. So I'm still working on my numbers. And of course, I mentioned we made s'mores by the fire. We've actually had s'mores a few times on this trip. I love a good s'more. Are you a s'more person? I want to know. And then watching the joy on my kids' face as we explore new places and meet new people. This trip didn't even start a week ago. We left on when? Well, no, I guess we left. I guess we've been on this trip now for a full week. And the amount of amazing people we have gotten to meet along the way, both my kids have met and me and my husband have met. Like, I'm not a road trip person, ladies. Like, how many times am I going to say the word like? Whew, sorry. I like to hop on a plane and get from point A to point B. My back starts to hurt in the car, and I can give you all the excuses. I am not much of a road trip person. So how I came up with this crazy 3-week plan, don't ask me, but I did. And it's been incredible so far. I'll let you know at the end if my kids are driving me nuts, but it's been amazing. My back has not been killing me like I thought it would. And every step, every part of this journey, we've literally met amazing new people. I've loved it. They're truly the moments that like refuel my soul. Like I get to talk to you ladies all the time, my family and whatnot, but I work from home behind a computer, working on all sorts of things. And so to actually socialize and be in different states and different areas and different atmospheres and have different conversations, that right there reminds me why I do what I do. And none of them required my phone. None of them were scheduled on my calendar. It's just been real life, real presence, and real joy. So how can you be more present? Because you don't have to be on vacation to live intentionally, okay? You don't need a road trip like I'm on to be present. So I want to talk about 4 ways to slow down and reconnect with what matters. Okay, ladies, can we do that? 1, set boundaries. Create no phone zones or times a day. Like put them in your calendar. You can even put your phone in sleep mode. I've done that where like at a certain time, it will shut you down, or after a certain amount of time on apps, it will shut you out. Set tech boundaries. Okay. Create those no phone zones and schedule those times in the day. Okay. No set tech boundaries. I'm pretty sure in the beginning I said set time boundaries, but this one's all about your technology. Shut your technology off, even your TV, okay? Play a board game with your kids. Read a book. Maybe leave the TV on and watch a family movie with some popcorn, okay? Schedule rest. Put it on your meeting calendar like it's a meeting. Maybe it's a meditation. Maybe it's meditating. Maybe it's going for a walk. Maybe it's reading a book. Like, schedule it on your calendar, you time, okay? 3, be where your body is, where your feet are, okay? Put it on your calendar like your entire life, like it's a meeting. Well, don't put it on the calendar like it's a meeting. I got just sidetracked on my notes, ladies. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm going to reset real quick. So 1, set tech boundaries. We covered that one. 2, schedule rest. And 3, be where your body is, where your feet are, okay? So as I mentioned, when I'm with my kids, I'm with my kids. When I'm with my husband, I'm with my husband, okay? So what I mean by that is when you are with your kids, be with your kids. Now, if your kids are sitting on the ground playing with their Legos and maybe that's not your thing, that doesn't make you a bad parent, and that's okay. But find something that you and your child both enjoy and be present with them. When you're at work, be at work. Be present with your coworkers, with the projects you have, with your boss. Be present. When you're on date night, make your husband the priority, your spouse the priority, okay? And 4, honor an amazing Sunday, okay? For me, Sundays are for Jesus and my family and preparing for the week, and it's a non-negotiable. Maybe for you, you can't have Sundays because of work or whatever else, but find a day for you where you shut down off of social. You shut down from all the outside noise and you protect that space, whether for your spouse or for your family, for both, for Jesus, for your own sanity. Have a protected day, okay? At least once a week. And here's the biggest one, okay? Do not wait for burnout before you start to reset, okay? Do not. Rest proactively, not reactively. When you hit burnout, it is horrible, okay? Burnout is a really hard funk to get out of once you're in it. So just don't do it, ladies. I mean, that's like, I can go into all things burnout. Don't do it. We'll have a whole nother conversation on that one if I haven't already had that one with you, okay? Rest proactively. Prioritize yourself. Prioritize your family. Prioritize what matters most to you. Ladies, you are allowed to enjoy your life, okay? You are allowed to rest. And you are most definitely allowed to unplug. Like, the last few days, I've had no cell service. It has been amazing. It's been amazing. I'm back in cell service and I've got some Wi-Fi now, but I just started responding to some text messages from like 4 days ago today. It's okay to unplug. The world won't burn down without you. If you got kids that are like being babysat at home, maybe you got to still keep a line to the outside world. I get that, but it's okay to unplug. You don't have to earn your rest with hustle. You don't. And you don't have to feel guilty for slowing down. You don't have to be everything for everyone all the time. And I know as women, that's definitely what we try to do. We try to make everyone happy around us, and we tend to forget to take care of ourselves. So being intentional with your time is how you get your joy back. That spark, that light, that sparkle in your eye. And if no one's told you lately, I am so proud of you for even thinking about this. Okay? I'm proud of you for being here. And I'm proud of you for choosing progress, not perfection. Be present. Be intentional. I love you, ladies. And I can't wait to see you next week. Have a great one. Bye.